Hollywood. Look at that Sweet 16 team, fellas.
We will see at half. Ravi, Jimmy, Marty, take it away.
Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate it. That's the outside. Nashville, Tennessee. The city of cranes. They keep building and building and building. But one of the foundations here, of course, is the SEC basketball tournament, where we are about to see the Razorbacks, Arkansas, Eric Musselman team win last night, take on the Gamecocks. They survived in overtime, and it was really because of Caleb Battle and Tremont Mark. They exploded. He had 24, did Battle. Mark had 18 in the game. All of them came in the second half. So the bracket looks like this. And is there some Muss magic happening again in March? He's had a few in the last 3 years. Is this another one? What a massive test they have today against South Carolina. As we welcome you courtside here, Marty and Jimmy, I'm Carl. The season for South Carolina, it started off with we don't have a lot of expectations. In fact, we're picked last.
Yeah, and Lamont did a great job of using that to fuel his advantage. They have played with a massive, massive chip on their shoulder all year long. Lamont Paris, easily the SEC Coach of the Year, and should be the National Coach of the Year when you're picked dead last in a power league and he finished tied for second. This is a group right now, collectively, they are together, they are tough, they don't beat themselves. They play a brand of ball, Ravi, that's going to hold up really well on a neutral floor in March.
Yeah. Well, they play defense. I mean, they give up 66 points a game. They are an offense that when they go with Michi, they go. But this is an interesting test here in Arkansas. There is something to March and Musselman and Magic, and they survived last night.
And there's something to a guard that can take over a game like Arkansas has right now in Caleb Battle. He's been an absolute heater the last 4 or 5 ball games. He's a big physical guard, getting downhill, can put you in a real bind in terms of how many times he gets to the free throw line. Arkansas, a dangerous, dangerous team. Think about this last year for Arkansas. They came in as the 10 seed in the SEC tournament and found themselves in the Sweet 16. That must touch in March has been something special for the Hogs.
Tell us quickly, for people who don't know, Lamont Paris and what he's done at South Carolina.
Well, he has done an outstanding job of staying true to his core. And the DNA that this guy works with, Lamont Paris, is as good as anybody in the country.
All right, Marty, what do you got?
Lamont Paris, the SEC Coach of the Year, and in the eyes of many, including the great Jimmy Dykes, the National Coach of the Year. An historic season. Coach, how do you describe what you guys have accomplished to date?
Well, it's hard to describe it, but when you get a group of guys that are committed to one goal, they're skilled, they're really tough-minded, and they really play together. It's hard to put a limit on what you can accomplish, and they've been a great example of that.
Michi Johnson told me this morning the chip on our shoulder is still very much there. What message do you say to them about the potential that remains?
Yeah, I mean, we try to say that there's not really a limit. There's a lot of things out there for this group still. We played all season with a chip on our shoulder. It hasn't gone anywhere. We know who we are and how we play, and we got to get to business.
Best of luck today, Coach. Thank you for your time.
There are reports out there, Marty, that he's looking at a 6-year contract extension. Ray Tanner, the AD. You know, when he was hired a couple of years ago, one of the things that shined through was Lamont Paris's personality. When he got up on the stage, he said, I want to thank our AD, Ray Tanner, for, quote, recognizing greatness when he sees it. He is schooled under the tutelage of Bo Ryan at Wisconsin. He's great friends with our buddy Andy North, which puts him in a separate category of greatness because Andy is as good as it gets. And now he's got a chance to see how far this South Carolina team can go. They're in white, Arkansas is in red, and we are underway with the Razorbacks controlling the basketball.